Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. We are here now, or I'm here now with the second part of my collaboration work with Ina. We made skins. I made pouring skins, and Ina made some acrylic ink skins, and we sent it to each other. And that's my little puzzle I opened. And she sent this bag with a shopping bag from Colorado, and I love it because I collect them everywhere I go. I bring this reusable shopping bags with me, and I think it's a perfect way to shop. Never use plastic bags or so. Okay, and this is one of her little canvases that she made last time. I think you saw them, and she sent one in. And now I'm unwrapping the skins, and love that one. It is perfect, and I use especially that one. The other two are absolutely fantastic. Problem was they are still pretty sticky and wet. I really had a hard time to remove that, and they need much longer to cure. So they are still laying and drying. So at some stage I will use them, and I bet you will see a video what I do with it. But that takes so much time, so that's why I use only this on top. That was the thinnest one, but that was completely dry. But this green one, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. That's nice as well, but the absolute favorite is the green one, I must admit. So I would have liked to use that, but no, wasn't possible. But doesn't matter. There's always another time, so you have the opportunity to see even more afterwards. Okay, I use this, and what I do is actually making a handband or an armband, wristband, you call it. Okay, and I saw that in a video. That's not my personal idea, sadly, but I saw it and I thought, oh, that's a fantastic idea. So I used this wristband I found in one of these bijouteries, very cheap, very cheap. So, but perfect. And I will do put the link of this video where this artist is making this wristband, and you can have a look much more detailed and absolutely really fantastic. But that's only one thing I do because I use all the other bits for something else, so you will see even more. I glue that down with the Liquitex fluid varnish glossy, and that needs to dry, and I will set it aside to dry and start with something else. And that will be, the pieces I had left over, right and left cut off, I will use now to make a card. Yay! So I wanted to have a background very delicate light, not very obvious, not very busy. So, but because of the shine from the skin, and I thought it needs something shiny, so I use this it's liquid. No, it's not Liquitex. Is it Liquitex? No, it is. Let me have a look. Oh no, it's De La Rowney, and it's shimmery gold acrylic inks. I go over it in 2 layers, and that's what I want to do. I want to put something in between, and that will be herzlichen Glückwunsch. That means congratulations. And I have to try. And the funny thing is, that's a connection to Ina because she gave me this die. She got it from one of the craft stores in the US. I don't know why they had that in German, but they thought she might be because she is actually German, and she sent it to me. So, and I love this die, absolutely fantastic to use. You use it as an edge die, or you can cut it off as only the letters. So, but it's a long thing, and I had a hard time to get it all in one go. And the G didn't fit because it it was too big, and I couldn't make it work. So that's why I use one of my letter dies here, Okay, the G is definitely bigger, but I think I thought about that, you know, and then I thought, oh, first I thought no, but then, yeah, why not? It's sort of a divider there in the middle. And yeah, I grew to that idea and thought, yeah, go for it. So first of all, I use my T ruler here to get a straight line, you know. Problems with straight lines, yeah. But it works. That's why I have this T ruler actually. When I really need a straight line, you know, I'm not the measuring guy or type. I really don't like it. That's sometimes you need a really straight line, and for that reason I have this T ruler. Okay, I glued it down with a medium gel medium, and I be careful that I'm not going on top because I wanted to keep the top as it is without any medium on top. So cut this down or cut the edges off, let's say it, and then start with the letters. I will do the letters first that I have a reference for the top. And I start very tight here with the letters. I knew I wouldn't have enough space otherwise. Very, very tight. And it took me a while to get that all on. I won't show you all that. So, and then I stopped with the L on Glückwunsch and started with the other side that I had a bit of more space for the G, and I put the G bang into the middle. So I think in that way it works. Yeah, to me it works. And it looks much nicer than the original G. Okay, and now I have the reference for the top. And I glue that down and don't need my ruler for that. Only use the top tips from the letters and glue it down. Okay, but now I have quite a lot of space on top left. I don't want to leave that like this. Definitely not. I will cut that down a tiny bit. Oh, I have to get rid of that overhanging stuff. Tiny bit over the skin, only a tiny bit. So, and that goes then on the card. And I see here already, I'm fiddling around now, but doesn't work. So I see here already I need a border, and I think I will definitely cut something of the card base off that it makes this stripe, you know, or this stripe look. It should close on both sides, the edges. And I use the same glitter paper here that I used for the letters. It's a glitter paper, but it's not glittery in a way that it flakes, and that's so fantastic. I hate this flaky, glittery stuff. Really, really hate it. And this paper is fantastic. I have quite a lot of different colors and fantastic to use. So here you can see me cutting down the card base, so fits, and that looks so much nicer, doesn't it? I really like it. Love that card. It's so elegant, but it has this shine and glitter without being tacky, and it's incredibly elegant, I think. My view. But yeah, that's what I think. Glue it down, and I will show you a short close-up already, and I will go on with my wristband then. Have a look at that. Isn't that yummy? Oh, I love it. Really, really like it. I thought first I'd do something, the edges there between the letters, and yeah, give it more dimension, but I didn't want to draw around in there. And I thought it's perfect like it is. So, okay, now I need to cut the edges off here, or the ends. First I go over with scissors, but then to match the side, or to match the little edge I left to the border, I go in with my X-Acto knife here and cut it off, and it works quite well. So I was worrying that I might ruin it, but no, it worked really perfect, and I didn't cut my finger. Yay! I'm quite talented in doing that. Okay, and this is, yeah, the bed's almost finished now. I have to put something on top, of course. What I do, I use some resin. I will show you later. I think I will put some, I think the varnish on top, the glossy varnish first. But here you will see the close-up already first, because I like this gold and with the violet. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's a bit tight. I have quite fat arms. Doesn't fit perfect, but you can see it looks quite good. I know already someone who gets that, who will get that, and it looks fantastic, really nice. Okay, so I will put, or I did put some varnish on top, and now I use my resin here. You know, you have these two components. One is the resin hearts, I don't know what you call that in English actually, and the other one is the hardener, and you have to put them in an equal amount into something, and then stir it for 10 minutes or so, for 100 hours. Now, for quite a bit, for really quite a bit. Problem is you have a lot of air bubbles in there, and then you have to leave it standing and setting that the air bubbles go out. Okay, I put only a thin layer of resin on, you know, otherwise it would definitely be nicer to have a thicker layer, but it takes ages to dry and you have to move it, that you're not having a thicker layer on one side, and so it will of course move as long as it's not dry. But yeah, you will see some pictures coming up from the card and from the wristband, and please go and visit Ina's channel and watch her video. I put the link into the description box below. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment even. That would be fantastic. And I hope I see you soon with my next project. So have a fantastic time guys. Bye bye.